All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am running an afternoon stream today because I just had some things I had to take care of. So I'm here though. Just gonna check my live here. Looks like we're good. All right. Um, so let's kind of recap where we're at right now. I'm gonna get rid of this. Actually, let's go back to the 30-minute here. So, um, I'm down $100 right now on my eval, but we've just had a large trend day, which is looking fire. Man, I've got this light right here, and it is blinding, so I'm gonna have to move it. It's not very flattering either. I need to put it up there on the wall or something. But I can't see the prices because the light's right next to it. But anyways, yeah, we're just trending up. 30-minute, you can just see we're just kind of boom, 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 boom all the way up. So the reason why I'm down $100 actually looks like a decent short right here. Like a scalp short, not anything too crazy. We've just been buying all the way up. So here we're on the 1 minute. Yeah, actually that doesn't really look like the best short, but we'll see. If we get a nice closure, then maybe. But we're also back testing the Delta Trail, as we can see down here. But anyways, down $100. So not necessarily trying to make it a profitable day, but just can I take good trades? So on the minis today, so we'll see how we do. One recommendation I have is don't take trades while you're on a phone call. I was taking some trades while I was on a call and wasn't the best idea. All right, so looking at the 30-minute, if we start getting some pressure in this little area right here underneath this node, then I wouldn't mind a short. But this is just one of those days where, like, shorting is just not the best idea, right? Like, we're obviously just, look at this. We're obviously just pushing up, so. Ooh, I gotta record on this. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna record here. I totally forgot. I wanted to record. Hopefully this doesn't slow down my computer too much. We'll see. Display one. None of that. Let me make sure I'm on the right display. That works. Okay, cool. All right, I'm tempted to sell right here, but let's see.
Order filled.
Yeah, we'll try a sell right here. Again, we're in a super trend, so if I see any sort of reason that it just decides that it's not going to want that, then we may need to cut out early. This is a very overly hyper aggressive trade. A good TP would actually be right before the 24, so if we kind of get down there and it looks like we're not going to push, then I'll just close it manually. I've actually taken a few trades already where I was in profit, had my stop at break even, just being super aggressive, and just kind of got taken out multiple times. So we'll see if we get something here. That node is holding right now. If we look over right here, there's some selling right now into the node, but we need it to be under the node. You can see we're in profit right here. I'm going to go ahead and drag my stop. This can come back up and take me out of break even. I might actually hold it. I'm going to go up here.
Order canceled.
We'll just go to that wick high for right now. I know I'm kind of somewhat going against my plan, but I'm looking at this 5-minute, just seeing that this could give us a little bit of a retrace. Yeah, we had some selling into the node, and it looks like couldn't get past it. Nice long off the 24. If you took the long position, I mean, that immediately popped up 20 ticks. Need this high to kind of hold if we're gonna keep pushing. The only reason why I push this back is because the last like 4 trades that I've taken, I think like 3 or 4 trades, I've gotten taken out of break even, and I'm just kind of like, I need to find reasons to hold. In this case, we kind of closed back inside of this support area. I wouldn't really consider that a close. Actually, we would need to close down here. So this can absolutely bounce and just come up and stop me out. We break this low here, and I'll go break even at that point. Watching this 30-minute, you can see that we're still holding that node right here. Let me grab a box, we'll mark it out. It's kind of like this. We'll make it global, we'll lock it for a second. So then if we kind of go back to our screen here, we can kind of see that's the area that we're currently still holding. This looks like a nice scalp short though. It's very aggressive, but it looks decent. This should possibly break this 5-minute low, or at least give us 21 ticks. Again, good friend of mine who's been really helping me out. He's got a stat on some of these 5-minute trades. I don't want to give out the sauce just without his permission, but okay, let's see if do we break, or honestly this looks like a good reversal to kind of push back up again. Just this little candle pattern here, but we'll see. All right, we're getting selling into the node now. You can see we're breaking down past it a little bit. The 30-minute is essentially doing a sweep. ES has not really pushed back down, that it's really holding right now. Let's go back to our trade here. So I'm gonna go break even now because that was what I said I wanted to do.
Order filled.
All right, there we go. All right, TP hit. Boom, son. Like I'll call him and then TP hit. So that should bring us back to break even for the day, I believe. Let me check. Why is this not opening? Open. Oh, it could be because I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm streaming, but I think it brought me back to break even. I don't know, it's like weird. It's like locking up the window. All right, let's man, we sell under this node again. That's gonna be a nice short. Back down into here possibly. Let's see, or at least down to, if we look here, down to 901. Yeah, we're getting some nice little 30-minute. This might be the first nice little pullback on the 30-minute, but man, this looks good to sell, to be honest. I'm tempted to sell it again. I'll wait though, and it's probably gonna go without me. Man, ES is just not moving at all. It's like not budging. Like if we come back over here and look at ES, we're just not budging. Look at that. It's fascinating. I'm just gonna keep going. Did it already take its high? Oh, I don't have the data on this one. Let's see, trading view. Got trading view in the background here. Almost 468.50. So it's probably looking to take its high, which is probably why it's still pushing up. Look at that node just holding. If we get a closure, if we get a 5-minute closure up here, I'll take a long, which is kind of psychotic sounding, but ES might be trying to take its high. So I'll only take it if there's good confirmation. If we don't get good bullish confirmation, then I'm not going to take a long here. Gosh, this light is just so disgustingly unflattering. Not that I have like the prettiest face or anything, but I mean, probably doesn't help to try to make yourself look uglier. Yeah, so anyways, hope your trading's going well. I am still trading this eval. I've got another one though. I had some points, so I got another free eval that I haven't even touched yet because I was trying to work on this one first. So let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. We got 50 seconds left in this one here, so this 5-minute candle. Also, I need to get my stream set up. I've been wanting to get music going, wanting to get like little overlays and stuff like that, make it actually look clean. I got a green screen showing up today, so I'm gonna put that behind me just so you're not looking at my disgusting wall behind me. So green screen, I'll just kind of cut myself out, which will also be nice because you'll see a little bit more of the trading screen as well. So that'll be super sweet. Get some cool music going. So I just honestly, yesterday I was just running around all day. So anyways, I don't know if there's anyone in the chat. I still don't really know how to like monitor this. It says 2 people watching. I don't know who the second person is. Is there someone watching this right now? Well, if someone is watching this, throw something in the chat so I can at least see you. Say hi, say thank you. Probably somebody from the group being so nice to me. Probably watching me trade, be like, dude, look at this clown not listening to anything we told him to do. Yeah, no, that wasn't a good close. Good thing I wasn't paying attention either. Look at that. Look at that. This node is still holding. I'm getting some selling now, which is great. And we're kind of beneath these buys getting some selling. So maybe we get a little bit of a push. Let's see. It says 2 people here. Let me see. I don't think I'm logged in as me though. Dude, I bet it's me on my YouTube, on my Safari, or my my browser, and me on my phone. So, that's okay. Well, if any of you stop by, any random person on the internet that's... You gotta find me on the dark web. That's the only way you can find... That's the only way you can find this stream. Oh, they went away. Now it's only 1 viewer, which happens to be me. So, all G, baby. But yeah, so if anyone's surfing the dark web and you find me, come rescue me. Come take me out of the dark web. I want to see the light. Trading in the afternoon. I don't usually afternoon trade, but man, that 8 on the 5 is just doing work, isn't it? Look at this. Just like bombs going off. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this box for now. Just watch this 5-minute. See what we get. 30-minute, still just uptrending. Two minutes left on the 5. Hey, this thing says 2 people again. I know I'm one of them. Who's the second person? Who's this mysterious person that's watching this dark web stream right now? Not even YouTube can find me. Also, I found my my golf glove. I've been looking for this. Not sponsored, but TaylorMade if you want to sponsor me. Sponsor your boy over here. I actually do have TaylorMade clubs also. Interesting thing. Maybe this relates to trading, but I played my best game of golf like a month ago. I mean, I even birdied, which was crazy because I've never birdied before. And I have a pretty strong fade, and in some cases a pretty nasty slice that I have been wanting, trying to work on, but have never really been able to crack it. And so when I went to the golf course, I just told myself, I said, I'm just going to play the fade. I'm just going to play the fade because I know that the majority of the time I fade the ball. So even if I hit it straight and it goes to the left where I don't want it to go because I accidentally actually hit a decent shot, I'm just going to roll with it. And I had my best game of golf because I played the fade. Again, I suck at golf, but I birdied. I landed on green in regulation 3 separate times. Like par threes, it was like clean, boom, right under the green. And I realized I was playing, like, I was landing on the green better than the people who were way more experienced and actually were better golfers and got a better score than me. I'm possibly looking at a long here, but I realized in a really weird way it was like play to your weakness, and I kind of think in trading it's similar. Like, where are you weak at? Like, and in what way can you trade that you're essentially playing your fade, right? So if you got a nasty hook, then that might be a little bit harder to play. But like, if you can kind of straighten it out a little bit, like every time I got to the tee box, I play the fade, right? So I just knew, I really want to, kind of want to long this, but I kind of don't. There's some buying coming in. It's like, it feels 50-50 to me, but bias is to the upside. I'm over here chatting like a friggin' goofball to myself. But anyways, yeah. So when I would get to the tee box, I would actually just aim left, and I would kind of just spot out and just be like, okay, if the green's over here, maybe a little bit to my right, I'm just gonna aim at this tree over here. And that's literally what I did, and I landed on the green so smoothly multiple times because of that. And I kind of felt like when I left the course that day, I was like, man, I wonder if this is how trading is. Like, just play the fade. How can you position yourself where, like, you hit a bad shot? My bad shot was gonna be me landing to the left, and then me just having to pitch it onto the green. But me playing the fade was, I'm gonna aim left, and it's gonna fade pretty strongly, but I'll land on the green. And then the one time that I did not play the fade that well, it was a par 3. It was enough distance where I was hitting my 5-iron, though. I hit a little soft, so I don't reach as much distance. And it faded really hard on me. And I ended up landing like way off into the, like, almost to the bushes. But what was crazy was I actually still got par on that hole. So, yeah, I got super lucky. But anyways, in trading, what's your fade? Play the fade. That's all I got. It's really wisdom just for me, I think. Again, this light is just absolutely not flattering. Bought it off this guy for $10 yesterday. It's a good film light, actually. Just not the way it's positioned right now. Anyways, let's jump over to the 1 minute here, 5 minute. I kind of wanted a stronger close up here. I think if we had like a really nice, like if this 5 minute had like closed really strong right here, then I think I would have been okay with that. But not super excited about where we're at. Man, my stream looks like it's lagging. I wonder if there's like settings in OBS that I need to do to kind of get my... Oh, it's just my whole computer. There's probably settings that I need to adjust. If this goose up my trading, that's going to be silly. Well, I had a couple people swing by. I don't know who it was. Let me check Discord. Maybe it was the crew. No. At least no mention of it. Okay, here we go. We're getting a push here. Very nice. Nice. Sweep. Let's see. That was a really nice bullish close, by the way, earlier. Pull back 50%. That was nice. That was really, really nice. Even on the 1 minute, look at that. That was really clean. Okay, we are still pushing up. I should mark that all-time high level. What are we? What's our all-time high for ES? 468.50. We're like right there. I mean, I really don't see how we don't get there. Ba-da, 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 ba-ba, ba-da, 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 ba-ba. Shoo-boop-boop-boop-doo. Well, I've had a couple people stop by, so for those of you that did, thank you. It's probably really boring because you just hear my voice, so I'll get some music, I'll get some overlays. I might do that today. I think I got some time today. I do have to hit the gym though. Gotta work on these bad boys right here. See that? Ridiculous. All right. Okay, so getting a nice back test of. Yeah, I don't want to touch this yet because ES is about to hit its all-time high. So I think we just let this ride for a second. Like I want a short, but that's also me catching the knife. And if anybody remembers, that was one of my things, right? I was catching the knife too much. There is a way to catch the knife that I've been realizing, but the way you got to do it though is with small invalidations that are local to the drop. Is what I'm realizing. So, all right, yes, push. Yes, right there. Yes, going for it right here. What is it? 468.50? Yeah. So we should see that. Man, rest in peace to anybody shorting this. Not very much volume on that pump though. On the 30-minute on NASDAQ. I just don't want to touch this yet because ES is about to hit the all-time high. Let's see. 75. There's no way ES just does that. Dude, ES is about to... Yo, that's gonna be savage for anybody trying to long the top right there like that. They're like 3 points away from its all-time high and not gonna take it. There's a nice little drop on NASDAQ with the volume kind of missing there. Okay. Really not an ideal trade plan for where we're at, but if we get a lower high based off this 5-minute here, then maybe. But for a short, but that's so crazy that ES would get that close and then just not push through. That's pretty wild. That is pretty wild. Times it. All right. I just want to see if I can get one trade on stream before I go. Getting some sells, getting back to that node on NASDAQ. $30-minute closes in 6 minutes, 7 minutes. So it might not be a bad idea to wait until that 30-minute closes for somebody like me. Hey, if you're stopping by, just drop a quick hi. You don't have to stay. You can go. But would love to at least just get to say hi to you if anybody stops by. All right. Kind of just waiting though, which is kind of silly because I bet, well, you probably have two kinds of people. People that are just buying this all the way up and they're just stacking hits, which is great. And then people that are shorting this that are either catching their moves on really good entries or they're just kind of sitting in drawdown hoping that it kind of hits and eventually either getting out of break even or getting stopped out. need to find a way to put like my P&L on the screen. I think there's a way to do that, right? Like there's I think I can tell the streaming software, be like, highlight this part of the window. I should do that. That way you guys can see it. Let's go back over to the 1 minute, 5 minute. We didn't take it, did we? No. Man, that's so wild. 4 minutes. Oh, wow. Oh. I just realized I could have grabbed 21 off that. Maybe. It hasn't hit yet. Am I? I don't think this thing has like swapped back over. Has it swapped back over? Oh yeah, it has. Oh, is this just like super delayed? Oh, I'm like a minute behind. There we go. Okay. Do we drop? Do we? I don't know, man. It's crazy. Just bye 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 bye. 3 minutes left in this 30-minute. All right. I need someone to tell me if I should buy or sell. Can someone tell me if I buy or sell? Should I buy or sell this? Should I buy this or sell this? You know what's kind of sad is like I'm actually a filmmaker, like videographer. Not really a filmmaker, I haven't shot a film, but videographer. And I actually know what looks really good. And this setup is just absolutely disgusting. It's kind of sad because I know better. All right. Two minutes left in this 30 minutes. Let's see. What do we get? Do we short? It'd be nice to get a sweep. Like sweep that high. And then come back down. That could be cool. That could be a cool trade. I'm just waiting for this 30-minute to close. Sorry, I'm one of those boring traders that waits. All right. I definitely need music. This is like super uber boring. Music and overlays, or like little animations and stuff. Da 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 da. Da 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 ba 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 da 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 ba da 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 bam ba da 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 bam. Ba 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 ba. Sorry, I know this is super boring. I'll work on it. I'll work on it. I got you. I got you. I got you. Don't worry. I got you. I get it. I got you. Ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 ba. All right. Here we go. 30-minute close. Let's see. We haven't really gotten like... We've got this little taper, but we haven't really gotten like a nice pop with like no volume to kind of finish this, so to speak. So... Man, is my stream really that choppy? Alright, I might have to stream without my camera then. Without my camera on. Until I get a better system. Because that does not look very good. Alright. I'm going to kill this recording here. Free up some resources. Alright. Let's jump back to this. Ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da. There's a nice little drop. A nice whittle drop. So it's a little one, that's for sure. Possible that ES drops down to 457? 455, 457 maybe? Dude, that's crazy work that it just doesn't take its high. Dude, my stream is like lagging. Holy cow. Wow, that's really bad. Man, this might crush my dreams of being a streamer. It's either my internet. You know what? I've got OBS set to normal latency, so I think that's why. So I need to change that. Okay. A possible trade plan would be a 5-minute close down in here. I mean, this might just... If this just drops all the way, that's going to be kind of sad. But 5-minute close down in here could signal me a short. Could signal me a short. So we got to see what happens here. 2 minutes left. That was the move to be in. Only problem is, I don't really know where I would have been wrong. Let's see, do we get a little back test here? Back test? Back test? A little back test? Back test? Can we get a little back test? We still have not broken that 912 node on NASDAQ. It's still holding us up. Need to see some sells. If we are gonna sell. Okay. Is this the 30-minute that ES does what it's gonna do? Going like this because my microphone's right here and I can't see the screen. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's like people that like, you like pick up your spoon to like feed yourself, but instead of you picking up your spoon to your face, you kind of bring your face to the spoon. Okay, let's see. 30 seconds left in this 5-minute. Let's see how we do here. We might be able to catch a fast scalp if this drops. Fast scalp. Do we get a fast scalp? Ooh, it doesn't look like it wants to give it. Mm. Okay, let's see. Hmm. Yeah, it's just flipped its 30-minute. We start getting some buys right here. Ideally, ideally we wouldn't get buys. We would just get like a nice pump that's just void. So we can kind of like tail off a bit. But I don't really know if this is where it wants to do that. Alright, we are kind of back testing the 1 hour trail now. Oh. I don't want to chase this move, but let's see.
Order filled.
Alright, we'll try stab here. This might bounce back up right here, but let's see. I'm thinking the 5-minute might want to get a move down to the 24. Possibly. Although that might be quite a stretch, to be honest. Actually not really. It's only 11 points away. We are getting selling on ES now. We are getting sells on NASDAQ. We're just not breaking that 910 node yet still. We still haven't broken that. Might end up going break even again here. ES still has those sells. NASDAQ still holding that node. Alright, we start breaking down towards this low, and I'm going to go break even. When you just kind of see it want to push. On the 1 minute, I believe I could put my stop
Order
here.
canceled.
I believe I could put my stop here. And then let this drop down. I think for a second. That's the conservative stop. We're still getting some selling. Let's see. Need almost. Okay, there we go. We're getting more selling on ES right now. I'm not sure if this is the best position to be in. We're getting some absorption here on the sells. The selling has kind of stopped. I'm not seeing it really pick up. It's kind of like slowed down. NASDAQ hardly doesn't really have much. This looks like it wants to push back up, maybe. Just not looking at this 1 minute candle. This stuff right here. But that's very minute. I'm more so watching this 5 minute and this 30 minute. Okay, we're still getting some sells on ES. It's just not hyper aggressive. There we go. Can we get a little bit more of a push? Are we going to the 24 on the 5, or are we Or are we just gonna hang out here? Maybe we're just gonna hang out here. We got more selling. There's more selling coming in. NASDAQ is trying to push lower. It's having a hard time because there's a 30-minute low right there. There it goes. Okay. Alright, I'll go break even here just because
Order cancelled.
there's a chance this doesn't hit my TP and just does that, which is going to be really sad, but that's okay.
Order cancelled.
I'm gonna put a little bit more in profit just so at least come home with at least $1. Damn.
Order filled.
It's annoying. Like I'm trying to catch the momentum, but not really getting it. That was a good 5-minute closure there too. I'm tempted to sell this again. We did start getting some sells underneath that node.
Order filled.
Yeah, we've got some sells underneath that node. So we'll see if we can kind of get the push here. Down to the 24. There we go. This is looking better. It's got to keep going though. It broke the 30-minute low on NASDAQ and on ES. You know what this might do? Shoot. I think I know what this is trying to do. I think what it's going to do is it's going to range and let the 24 just catch up. I don't think it's going to drop into the 24. I just don't think they're going to let it. I think it's just going to catch up. It's just going to average out. I'm going to see if I can kind of hyper manage this one. If this 1 minute closes down here, then I think we'll be okay. But if it kind of wicks and then pushes back up, or even here, if it just kind of wicks and starts pushing back up, then I don't really think we're going to get the sell. Yeah, I don't really think we're going to get this sell. We'll probably get stopped. Nah, it's going to be sad. I think I just shorted the bottom of this range. That's kind of sad too. It's the worst feeling when your trade just goes immediately in drawdown and then you're kind of like, okay, what do I do now? Fingers on the close button. We did get some selling, but not very much. Alright, if we get a strong push here, I'll drop my stop loss down into break even again. But it's gotta show that it wants to go down more. And it's kind of bottoming out, it feels like. I really would like them to sell this just a little bit more so that I can hit my TP, and also so that it at least just kind of looks okay. Right now we're just kind of like just really hard. We haven't had a pullback to the 24. This has to close beneath those bodies if we're gonna see, if I want to see what I want to see, which is, I guess, a different question than what am I seeing. This, I don't know. I do feel like this is a good, like, thing to kind of move down a little bit, but I'm nervous that they will pop this back up. We got a new 5 minute that's getting ready to open as well. If this 1 minute can kind of kill this move right here, then I think we'll be okay. But if we, yeah, like that doesn't look favorable. might just close this early. 5-minute 8 EMA is right there. So you're gonna have aggressive sellers there, but that doesn't mean that they're the ones controlling what we're doing right now. New 5-minute. Fingers definitely on the close button right now.
Order cancelled.
That's frustrating. That's annoying. My computer's lagging too because of the, yeah. That's really frustrating. All right, well, I'm down $100. I'm gonna kill the stream just because it's really lagging my computer. So I just don't want to. I feel like I really need to focus, and this is just not helping. So hope you have a good day. Thanks for being on the journey with me, and one day we will be profitable, I think.